for it gives us the ability as a country to join a few select nations who are able to design and construct aircraft carriers. The Navy's in-house design directorate, that is the Directorate of Naval Design, designed the ship, and it has been built by Cochin Shipyard Limited here at Kochi. And indeed, it's a true manifestation of Atmanirbhar Bharat. About 76% of the cost of the ship by way of equipment, services is entirely indigenous. The indigenous aircraft carrier Vikrant has its most important combat element in its aircraft. It carries a mix of about 30 aircraft. It could fly the MiG-29K fighter aircraft in anti-air, anti-surface and land attack roles. It will be able to operate the Kanak 31, which is an early air warning helicopter, the recently inducted but yet to be commissioned MH-60R, which is the multi-role helicopter, as also our very indigenous ALH. It displaces about 45,000 tons, which is definitely the largest warship in Indian naval inventory. It has all but about 14 decks, as you see behind, that is 14 floors. It has about 2,300 compartments and carries about 1,500 sea warriors. Just to give you an idea, Sahil, the amount of steel which has been used in the ship is enough to perhaps make 4 Eiffel Towers. To cater for about 1,500 people, there are about 10,000 chapatis or rotis which are made in the ship's kitchen, which we call the ship's galley. The ship's cabling runs almost about 2,400 kilometers, which is roughly the distance between Kochi to Delhi. And just to give you an idea, each of these MiG-29K aircraft weigh as much as about 2 African elephants. And indeed, I must also mention that the ship generates enough electricity perhaps to power a small town. And these are the kind of specifications which I try to relate ordinarily. But definitely it can seem close to about 27, 28 knots. And as I said, most of the equipment on board the ship is indigenous. See, the most important facet of the carrier is the fact that, like any other warship, it can discharge a variety of roles that it is mandated, be it diplomatic, be it benign. When I mean benign, I mean humanitarian assistance, disaster relief operations, constabulary, as also the military role. The ship can, like any other warship, be utilized to project power, to ensure safety and security at high seas, and also provide credible deterrence with extreme visibility. I would say that a carrier battle group, that is the escort of a carrier, along with carrier which is centered on INS Vikrant, will provide Indian Navy extreme flexibility, sustenance and reach for the accomplishment of missions in the Indian Ocean region with persistence and presence. Definitely it's a big shot in the arm. And I would also like to add that it will give us the impetus to further the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Sagar, that is security and growth for all in the region, and would also give us the impetus